Hey music fans, as a roadie I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. So I had read, and I'm repeating myself if you watched my original one here with Steelheart, I just listened to the audio track and then I jumped and then performing it live. The live version was killer, by the way. Like, if you guys didn't check that out, do so. It's ridiculous. The guy can sing, the Steelheart guy. So I'm genuinely now intrigued to see if Tommy, I'm going to say pull this off. Tommy's a really great singer, but that dude can really, really sing. I guess Tommy's not intimidated at all. So we're going to jump into this now. Before I do, the last thing is when you guys kept mentioning She's Gone, and I saw it a few times in the comments. I do try to read your comments, by the way, as much as I can with work and then with all of this, but I do try. If you guys really want to get the comments across, jump on the Patreon, and that helps me a little bit. But either way, whatever, we'll figure it out. I thought Hall & Oates was who you guys were talking about. I love Hall & Oates, and I've been kind of waiting because it's like I was waiting for that fine wine. I was going to pull it off the shelf, but I figured Tommy doing Hall & Oates would be cool. Nonetheless, this is cool too, and I like that I was totally wrong, and this is a surprise on all levels. So let's jump this together. Let's see how Tommy does. I'm hoping, it's as good as you guys say, because that Steelheart dude, that guy can sing. Let's check it out together. Let's see what we got.
She's gone out of my life. I was wrong. I'm to blame. I was so untrue. I can live without love. In my life, there's just an space. All my dreams are lost. I'm wasting away.
All right, I'm gonna stop it. I try not to because I always try to stuck in the whole song, but I don't want to mess things up. So I'm excited about this. So this is what's going on in my head. He's handling the singing part, and I knew he would. I figured he would, and it sounds great. I want to see if he can do those soaring vocals and hold them. That's the tough part of the track. So I'm getting excited thinking, it's Tommy, I think he can, but I want to see it. I want to see it. Second thing is when they were doing his opening here is that close-up of the guitar. It's so much cooler to watch the guy's fingers on the strings, especially with that little whammy bar when he pushes it. I love that. So watching that, I'm like, oh yeah, that's way cooler when you see it, So that's what's going on in my head. Let's see if he can pull off the soaring vocals. Let's see what we got.
Forgive me.
For all
she's gone out of my life. Oh, she's gone. I find it so hard to go on. I really miss that girl, my love. Come back into my arms. I'm so alone. I'm begging you. I'm down on my knees. Forgive me, won't you save me? My heart belongs to you. Lady, can you forgive me for all I've done to you? Lady, won't you save me? My heart belongs to you. Lady, can you forgive me for all I've done to you?
Love that. When I go like this on the screen, I feel like the American Pie Don McLean album, where doesn't it look like that? Okay, sorry, back to Tommy. So my big point was here, could Tommy hold the vocals? And he could. I might not have never heard of Steelheart before today, but there's a guy who had, and his name was Tommy Johansson. He clearly loved this track. I loved it like the 5-minute mark, roughly around there where he stopped, and I'm looking like there's 45 seconds left. What's he gonna do? And he was just like, okay, we're gonna start really getting into this now because I gotta do this next part. And I think he did it really well. It's clear he's a massive fan. A lot of respect in this track. He clearly, the thought process was there, which I love. It was the thought process of, I've got to really do this justice, and this ain't easy. And I really felt when he went high, 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 and when his voice dropped low, to give that feeling that he did it. He conveyed it. He did it very, very well. Now, what I like about bringing guests on, and if you watch my podcast, I do a lot, is I love watching people's reactions, which is, I assume, why you guys watch these videos too. And it's got to be the ultimate when the person who did the track sees somebody cover it well. So I was able to do that here with a Snake from Skid Row, for example. That was fun. That was really cool. But I'd love to see what the singer of Steelheart would say about Tommy's rendition, because I feel he would have the same proud feeling in his heart, his own heart, watching someone do it this well. It's kind of like, I didn't just waste my time. It's not all about money and tickets and fame. It's about leaving a legacy. And I think when people, they convey what you tried to put together so very well later down the line, it shows that you were successful, truly successful. And so I think it was really great what you did, and I'll bet the Steelheart singer guy would really be happy too. So a lot of thoughts. I loved that. That was really great. Thank you for suggesting it, for real. And I look forward to seeing everybody on the next one. That was fun. Thank you. Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.